What is up, Gorilla Nation? I am Relentless, and I'm bringing you a brand new edition and a brand new episode of the Division 2 Build Doctor. But before I hop into today's video, if you would be so kind to please smash that like button, ground and pound that subscribe button, and then reach up there, trigger the bell, and turn on post notifications so that way you're notified each and every time a live stream goes up or a video is uploaded. Now, with all the glitz, the glamour of the nice, shiny, bright things that's dropped in Title Update 15, most people are focused on the absolute obvious from what we gathered from the PTS, something that is really OP. Put all reds on it, the same cookie cutter, doesn't take too many brain cells to actually come up with, and really has no thought process in actually making a build like that. We're going to focus on something totally different and just one particular weapon that dropped with Title Update 15 that you can also progress and receive as a reward if it doesn't drop for you, such as like an exotic caches. You can do your weekly projects, 30 floors of the summit to get an exotic cache, and that is how I particularly got mine. And we all know I am an LMG fan. I don't care what meta is what, I am going to use an LMG no matter what, because that is my favorite archetype weapon. As you've seen in the videos of old, I made people pestify, give me their pestimonies in the midst of piss, back when the pestilence was first introduced in the game, when it was actually better than what we have now. But I also still used it with the updated version with glass cannon, vigilance, and the whole tick. But that was kind of boring. It took more creativity and more, I guess, team synergy to create that mist of piss. And it just had, I think, more strategic value when it comes to a group, and plus it functioned better because it also cut healing by 50%, which, with all this over armor regen, and heals or whatnot, really came in handy, and it's just sad that they, will not change it back. But enough about that rant. I could go on for days why they should change it back, but we're talking about the blue screen, my second favorite LMG now of the game. Now, the numbers, it doesn't matter because they're contingent on whatever build you're running. We're more or less focusing on the talent, which is disruptor rounds. And now, for those of you out there that are like me, when you read something, it kind of like you need the Dr. Seuss version. Okay, I'm going to Dr. Seuss it up for you. So basically, you hit an enemy with a bullet. It applies a mark over their head, as you see behind me, right there. And then you ding another one. It applies a mark there. Now, what makes it so great, because you can hit a pulse, and it disorients them and whatnot, and you can use any skill. You don't have to use a pulse, but the pulse, has the fastest cooldown, so that's why I chose to go with it. And also it synergizes well, with the Heartbreaker gear set that is just heartbroken. So if you want to check out more with that, as far as the Bow Down build is, I uploaded it yesterday. You can go check that on the channel. And that is why I dubbed it, not more or less the blue screen. I'm going to refer to it as the Bow Down LMG, because once you hit NPCs, whether it be 1 NPC, 5 NPCs, if they have that little mark over their head, then that applies a status effect. And you're probably wondering, like I did, well, will it proc Wicked? Will it proc Creeping Death? Will it proc Vile? Well, let's see. I'm going to put a couple stacks on there. Pulse goes out. Creeping Death, it does proc. As you see, I have Creeping Death on my backpack. Now, when it comes to Wicked, I'll demonstrate that as well. 326 crit. They go under status effect. And it could even be, that, and it jumps up to 378. So as you can see, as long as it's a non-shield skill, then it can proc what I call the bow down, because NPCs literally bow down at your feet. The rushers, the backpack huggers that want to explode on you, the Tanya Hardings that want to come out and beat you up with a baton and shock you or whatnot, can be halted in their tracks. You can even apply that to heavies, the big buttockuses, the Jungus boomers, The sledgehammer guys, it doesn't matter. Even warhounds, when you disrupt them with that stack, they have to bow down to you as well. You're like, sit boy, sit, good dog. And it works with Vile, it works with Wicked, it works with Creeping Death. So I just wanted to share with you that so that way I can do the field work for you, so that way you don't have to go out and test those things, because I tried testing it first in the PvP situation. A group of three, me and my other 2/3 of the Three Stooges. Shout out to Soul Killer and Gary, my test dummies. And when I was out there testing it, I dropped group, went rogue. You know, we were in a building, so I figured you were safe. There were no landmarks down. And right as in we starting to, test it out and see if it applies, um, then this whole group comes flying around the corner. And I'm standing there. I'm the only one rogue. They know I'm not shooting the other two anymore. So I'm like, what the heck? It's like rogue police galore, but hey, it's the dark zone. GG's, no harm, no foul. We just found another corner and tested it out, and this does work in PvP and PvE alike. So I just wanted to give you that little tidbit of information. Go out there, be creative. It doesn't take much to come up and be creative and to have more brain cells than just, oh, I'm going to go all red build with new flashy stuff because I know it's OP. But even though people are drawn to the OP things, especially when it comes to PvP, you're able to have more fun with PvE and try different things, because who wants to run the same exact build the same exact way over and over and over? So go out there, try something different, try something new, be creative, and the most important thing about gaming, no matter what game you're playing, just have fun with your friends. Hey, I mean, if you're that type, I mean, you can even have fun by yourself, if you know what I mean. But anyways, enough about that. Hope you enjoyed the video. There'll be more to come. We'll be testing out all the other things, so be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you guys